As of 2021, Jeff Bezos is the richest person on Earth, with a net worth of about $200 billion as of August 2021. But Bezos hasn't always been the billionaire titan he is today. He was born the son of a 16-year-old mom and deadbeat dad. And he didn't set out to be the CEO of an e-commerce juggernaut. Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, as Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen. Growing up, Bezos spent summers with his grandparents on their Texas ranch. Bezos got straight A's in high school, and was accepted early admission to Princeton. While studying there, he thought he would be a theoretical physicist. After graduating from Princeton, Bezos found work at several firms on Wall Street, including Fiddle, Bankers Trust and the investment firm D.E. Shaw. In 1990, Bezos became D.E. Shaw's youngest vice president. But it was years later, while working in finance in New York City, that he had the idea to start Amazon. He came across the fact that web usage was growing at 2,300% per year. He never saw or heard of anything that grew that fast, and the idea of building an online bookstore with millions of titles, something that simply couldn't exist in the physical world, was very exciting to him. At the time, Bezos was just 30 and had been married for a year. He told his wife Mackenzie that he wanted to quit his job and go do this crazy thing that probably wouldn't work since most startups don't, and he wasn't sure what would happen after that. His wife told him to go for it, but not everyone was on board. Bezos' boss took a walk through Central Park and told Bezos that, while it sounded like a really good idea, it would be an even better idea for somebody who didn't already have a good career. That logic made some sense to him, and he was convinced to think about it for 48 hours before making a final decision. Now it was really a difficult choice, but ultimately, he decided to give it a shot. Bezos took the leap of faith, quit his job and moved to the suburbs of Seattle, where he started working on Amazon in his garage. Jeff Bezos originally wanted to give the company the magical-sounding name, Cadabra, but he finally chose Amazon, because he liked that the company would be named after the largest river in the world, hence the company's original logo. When his idea for Amazon was born, the future CEO began making a list of 20 possible product categories to sell online. But he later chose to sell books finally, as books were in high demand at that time. Bezos, who put his own $10,000 into the company, comprising himself, his wife, and 2 programmers, ironically conducted most of his meetings at the neighborhood Barnes & Noble. Within its first month after launch in July 1995, Amazon had already sold books to people in all 50 states and in 45 different countries. Initially, Bezos used to drive the packages to the post office himself in his 1987 Chevy Blazer. In 2 months, sales reached $20,000 a week, growing faster than Bezos and his startup team had imagined. In 1995, Jeff held 60 meetings with family members, friends and prospective investors to get them to each invest around $50,000 apiece in Amazon and help him raise $1 million. Only 20 said yes, a group which included his parents. He took an estimated $300,000 from his parents and managed to gather $1 million in seed funding from angel investors after using up investments from his family and parents, who contributed a significant portion of their life savings. The first approximately 20 investors in Amazon put in about $50,000 each for a stake rounded to 1%. Each investment would now be worth approximately $16.71 billion, representing a roughly 334,200 times return. The success of Amazon at the time was due to his offering books at just 5% over cost, or generally 30% off list price, the price you paid at Borders and Barnes & Noble. Also, due to the success and rapid expansion of book superstores, like Borders, Barnes & Noble, it became popular for authors to self-publish books. People were hungry for information, fueled by TV seminar gurus. Everyone wanted to get rich, like Tony Robbins. Being able to buy books cheaply on Amazon, people could now afford to buy more books. They could go to Borders on Friday night, listen to a guitar player, have coffee and browse the books they wanted, but then buy them cheaper on Amazon. To sustain that growth, Amazon.com needed more than private investors to underwrite the expansion. As a result, in May 1997, less than 2 years after opening its virtual doors to consumers and without ever having made a profit, Amazon.com became a public company, raising $54 million on the Nasdaq market. Bezos first became a millionaire in 1997 after raising $54 million through Amazon's initial public offering, IPO. Then became a billionaire in 1998 at the age of 35, the year after Amazon went public as an online bookseller. Later, he was first included on the Forbes World's Billionaires list in 1999 with a registered net worth of $10.1 billion. After books, the next items Bezos added to Amazon were music and videos. They started adding video and audiobooks, created the Kindle, so people could buy electronic books to avoid filling the landfills. People are very convenience and motivated, so that really started the expansion into all categories, consumer electronics, and then apparel, and so on. In 1999, Amazon began sales of home improvement products, software, video games and gift items. Finally, Amazon competed head-on with eBay and started offering all types of products. Today, Amazon sells almost everything. From toilet paper to groceries to electronics to fashion to furniture. That is all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like button and subscribe to Hustle Deck for more such videos. Thank you.